Hello, everybody! Yeah, I might have spent too much time with my Portuguese family this Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. I'm a lucky fella because I get to quadruple dip on Thanksgivings. I'm a dual citizen, so I get to go up to Canada, celebrate Thanksgiving with, my half of the family, and then do the next day my wife's half of the family. And then again, for American Thanksgiving, my parents split up, so I do one American Thanksgiving with the mom side and one with the dad side. So love this time of year. But yeah, this weekend was Canadian Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you Canadians, Canucks out there. Hope you're all as ready for the cold as I am here in Buffalo, New York. But yeah, these came in, so look, I don't know if there's any like super bonus card drops, right? Like I know in the last Secret Lair I got that generous gift. That was a big zinger, Secret Lair bonus card. It seems to me, I've been trying to check Reddit and see what other people have been finding in their Secret Lair packs for at least the Slimer one that I just opened, and I've only seen this puffed card, that stay in puffed or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know if they're doing any big potential drops in these ones, but we're gonna find out. That's part of why we do this. So help to spread the word throughout the Magic the Gathering community. And two, because I take a certain number of Secret Lairs and I open them for the shop inventory. Sometimes I'll just quick flip them and sell away my whole position. But typically I'm keeping and hanging on to some of those Secret Lairs just for long-term appreciation, and it depends on the Secret Lair, what the novelty to it is, the playability of the card, the history of the card, like, how long it's been around and how many formats it's in and all of that kind of stuff. So there's a bit of a calculus there that goes into the methodology in figuring out which ones to hang on to. But we're just gonna go ahead, whip through this. That's the good old classic Secret Lair card. So it looks like there isn't anything snazzy, excuse me. That one's newer. I don't recognize that one. That might have been in something they put in a more recent. I skipped a couple of Secret Lairs. I don't believe in buying every single one. Honestly, guys, Secret Lairs is bullshit. Secret Lairs is a scam. It's a money printing adventure for wizards. So long as they're printing Secret Lairs and we're just like, yeah, you can print money and I'll buy it and I'll give you the money for the card, they're just going to endlessly reprint cards this way, giving us more and more BS, and that's just my honest opinion. But at the end of the day, these cards are playable. Sometimes there's usually one or two good playable cards in a Secret Lair drop. The rest are kind of just meh. And people do want them for their decks, so I've got to inventory up for the store. I loved what we saw with Magic 30th. I think that if the Magic the Gathering community could just simply unite on certain set releases and certain Secret Lair releases to just reject the product outright, Magic's gonna have to recalibrate this whole reprinting of the cards machine. I'm slightly biased because I'm a long-term collector. I've got very vintage cards that I never want to see reprinted, ABU, etc., like Arabian Nights, etc. And look, that's part of this. Is a TCG. It's a trading card game, but it's also a collectible trading card game. And yes, there's some of you who are going to be pissed off, being like, I just want this card for cheap and everybody should have it. But you're not thinking about what that means, even for yourself in the long run. That means all the money you have already invested, all the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars you have already invested building out your decks. If all of a sudden Magic were to make every card, print it to oblivion and make it, drop the dollar values, you yourself are getting dicked. Why would you want that? Right? We just need a consistent approach to how to stabilize card prices and maintain card prices, give everybody a free equal shot, like an equal shot, kind of lottery shot at getting cards in different editions from buying packs. Oh, well, I kind of screwed that one up. So Poison Tip Archer, is that the common? Well, let's just look. I was going to dump these all out and then sift it, but let's just run through it quickly. So we've got the Phyrexian Metamorph, and honestly, I do like the art. I'm indifferent on the border. the artwork and the foiling is very nice. I will say that for this Duskmourn edition. And Douthie Voidwalker is just such a freaking... I have that in like 5 of my decks. Like, it's just such a and Magus of the Moon. These are X and Witch's Oven, again. Like, these are... And Cauldron Familiar, too. These are all highly, highly, highly playable cards. They're beautiful artwork variants to the typical standard set artwork. Don't, like, I'm not saying it's not. Especially this Cauldron Familiar. I love that artwork. And this Phyrexian Metamorph. Beautiful artwork. I digressed a little, so I kind of lost my train of thought there. Now, mind you, a lot of the times I'm looking through these cards to pull, just kind of doing a QA check, because these are ones that are going in my inventory. If I do have any notable issues that degrade the card value from near mint to lightly played, or anything that I really want to raise issue with, that's what TCG returns is for, right? You give them a ping, you let them know, hey, you guys screwed something up over here, you know, this card's damaged, you send them a picture. I hate the process, it is a bit convoluted, but, you know, I've never had a return rejected. I've had to battle. Ooh, we got a reclamation stage. So there are different elf... I hate that they're doing these elves, but we can save that for another day. But I have yet to have a return request for damaged cards rejected. And I've gotten a lot of damaged cards. And I mean damaged, not misprint worthy, but actually damaged cards from Secret Lairs. And that is a neat... I don't know why they keep printing Relentless Rats in these Secret Lairs, but that is another awesome variant of Relentless Rats. I don't know how much value is in that. I know my other ones, I have several of them where it's kind of like a party theme, and those guys are over $100 a piece now. So I'm quite happy with that. A Viridium Shaman. So there is... Okay, folks, so this is why we do this, right? There is variety in the Phyrexian Secret Lair. By the way, like I mentioned, I bought this for the shop, right? Some of this for the inventory. And I'm just going to be honest with you. If you did not buy the Phyrexian Secret Lair, you done messed up. You done messed up. Because they gave away 5 play booster packs of Duskmourn, the recent set, with the Secret Lair. And there is value in the Voidwalker, and there is Voidwalker, and there is value in the Magus of the Moon. And then that you can actually get one of these bonus pulls like that Relentless Rats right there. And I don't know how much the Poison Tip Archer or the Reclamation Stage are going for, or the Viridian Shaman for that matter. But that you can also pull one of those bangers out of the Secret Lair. I mean, look, those play boosters, you're going to be selling them for $5 a play booster within the year. Within a year, typically. Maybe $3.99, $4.99. I mean, you're going to be selling them. And so that's 5 boosters where you can easily, instantly recoup. Well, let's say you take the low end, you charge $4, you lose $1 in shipping or whatever, and commissions or fees or whatever, and you walk away with $3 at the end for your 5 packs per Secret Lair. That's $15 off your ticket price. Why wouldn't you have bought this set, this Secret Lair, when you already know there's a Voidwalker and a Magus of the Moon in there? It was a no-brainer for me, maybe not for all. I know some of us are limited on funds. Of course, I'm running a shop, so I've got to keep, liquidity there, and I've got to keep money in the coffers to buy into new inventory, new product releases, and new, acquired collections and stuff like that. So there is typically going to be the money there for that for me. But these are just my honest advice, an honest take on that. So little bit of a nifty pull here with that Relentless Rats. I'll probably already, I'll have it in the video for you so you can see what the value was on that zinger there, as well as the other Secret Lair bonus card pulls there. But that's neat. I'm pretty sure there's good value in this Relentless Rats. So I believe that's a good big win there. I would be surprised if that was less than $40. Just knowing their predisposition for printing Relentless Rats variants with different art, and how much those other variants are going for in the foil version. I imagine it's $40. So I hope you had fun learning something there. Yes, the good news is there are some enticing bonus pulls in the Rainbow Edition Duskmourn Secret Lair. So if you missed it, I'm sorry. It's always good to you know, especially when for me, you know, they cap your order count for these Secret Lairs lately. So I'm just gonna buy, I'm gonna max out my quantity for everyone. And I like to I'll buy one for myself personally for my own collecting, and then I'll buy a set for the shop. So at least I have, you know, good inventory down the road if ever needed. But yeah, that was fun. That was a win. That's good. All right, stay tuned. We got that exciting one coming with the vintage and, you know, legacy and that one collection that I was talking about. That's coming up next. So stay tuned, folks. We'll see you around. Woohoo! I just shipped my panties. That's right, because this Secret Lair, this Relentless Rats, go and look up Relentless Rats 754 on TCGplayer. Right now, there are 1 or 2 copies around 180 bucks. The other ones are 250 to 500. Woo! That's a win. That is a phenomenal. I don't know why. Maybe it's a very rare print. I don't know if it's the artist. Frankly, I mean, I guess it's a person being eaten by a bunch of rats. I like the party rats one that I have several other copies of, and several other, because I did acquire them because I saw the value in holding those very limited prints, right? But just wow, I can't believe we're still handing out Secret Lairs, and this is 754, so they must have printed this a long time. I don't know how the whole Secret Lair thing works, but this is 754. Aren't we into the 1500s now? So they must have been sitting on this for a while. I don't know if this has been out in previous editions because it's the first time I'm seeing the card. But if you know anything about this Secret Lair card, this Relentless Rats, drop some comments. Educate the rest of us. Share that knowledge gap. Because we all, you know, like I said, I really want this channel to be about the community and about the average Joe, because that's what I was when I started my shop. I'm much more than an average Joe now, mind you, because I've taken 5 years of, you know, staying up all night sorting cards, waking up early in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock, sorting cards, scanning cards, inventorying, etc. Like, I've put the time and the work into this, right? So obviously, if you do with anything in life, when you invest the time and energy and the money, as long as you aren't making horrible, terrible decisions along the way, you're going to see results. So of course, YOLO TTG is doing phenomenally well, but I don't know everything, and I want to give back the knowledge that I have spent 5 years developing to the rest of the community. It's the least I can do. So yeah, if you have any comments on this card, let us know. I'm very, 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 very curious. I'm going to do some more research, but I'm very excited because I went upstairs, I checked the pricing, and wow, awesome hit. All right, stay tuned, guys. Exciting collection coming up. You don't want to miss it. Cheers.